and welcome. It's a Wednesday night, and that means it's mixing night. And we're here with mixing with Benny and friends, and we have got friends, as we keep saying. So tonight we've got a special guest on, which is Lethal Coils. Welcome, Lethal. Chris?
Thank you.
We'll go around, and I'll say we've got Kentucky Bill, we've got Graham Net Reality, and we've got Bobo. So we'll go around and see what everybody's vaping on. Do you want to go first then, Bill?
All right. I am on the D-Barrel with the Zeus X, hashtag Zeus X. And in that, I have got apple pie, which I'm still vaping on and have been for a long damn time. I have got the Legend with the Recurve Dual on it. And in that, I have some VSO Strawberry. That is excellent. And I am on the Oxva. And in that, I have some VSO Blueberry, and I have it at a 12 nick, and it's hitting kind of hard. I'm cutting it back to 9, and I'll pass it over to Graham.
Okay, I'm on the Minikin 2 with the blank on top, and that's got the lemon meringue pie, which talked about last week at the end. Still vaping on that. And I've got the Minikin 2 with the Barrage on top. And I think I prefer the Barrage than the blank, which is odd. And I've got my mango mix in there at the moment, which I'm really enjoying. But I've run out of ingredients. So I went shopping today and forgot to buy the main ingredient in it. And that's about it. Oh, I've got that ready for Wonder Flavours tasting. And I'm not going to taste number 2. Bo.
I am on. Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? I am on the Drag X with a little bit of unruly pear drops with shitloads of salt nicotine thrown into there, which is brilliant. I have got the Coil Art Mage with the Bonza with a set of Mr. Chris Lethal Coils' aliens inside there. They've been on for about 6 months and they're absolutely fucking fantastic. Inside that, I have got a little bit of salted caramel cheesecake that I'm working on. That is beautiful. And I'm currently reworking the whatever that big black thing is. What's it called?
It's what she said.
The Odin with the Valhalla, not the Valhalla, the other one. The Asgard, yeah, that one. The Asgard, and inside there, I am going to be having a little bit of Liam's Glennon Pie. Oh, what is wrong with me? What's wrong with me?
You hit your head when you...
Yeah. With a little bit of Graham's lemon meringue pie in there when it's done. And I'll pass it on to Chris.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So, yeah, I've got kind of a extensive buffet. I've got 4 things that we're going to show. We got that limited edition, dripping limited edition acrylic saga with the Death Wish Death Mods Death Trap 2 Death Wish Mods Death Trap 2 RDA. I'm having the same problem you are, bro. Seriously. And in that, I have the same thing that's in here. We've got the Hammer of God V3 Suicide Mod Stone Edition with the Steam Crave Aromizer Titan RDTA on top there, and we're running in those some ENB's 74 Cakery Lemon, which I have a review that I got to get done on that one. We've also got the Clutch today with the Equitas on top there. In that, we're running another ENB brown sugar vape cookie, chocolate chip cookie. I'm loving that. And finally, we've got the Asmodus Lustro with the STNG Mouth to Lung RDA on top there. And in that, we have some Sabores del Encanto MTL Coquito. And that's the coconut rum eggnog, and I'm enjoying all of them.
Nice. I've just got some EMB off for Danny.
Which one? Oh, you got the same one. I don't like the coconut one. My problem is I just don't like coconut.
Yeah, I'd show my over there again. So I'm on Vaporesso Jane with the Solomon Mesh. In that, I've got some ULTD Pomberry Plunge, which is quite nice. And I'm also on the Pandora with the Sword. And in that, I've just got some Makazawa 4. As normal on a mouth to lung. And so that's me. We'll do a quick rundown chat just right quickly. Craig Brown, Vaping Mank. What else got in? Stuart Ayton. Ian, ATC. Mark Taylor, LJ, JP, Peter Shimera, LCL90. Gareth Shrek, see you. Welcome to see you. She's gone. Blazing. Jay Jarrett. Feezing. Miss anyone else? Mark H. Scott Morrison and Bobo. Welcome. So yeah, I've nearly forgot what I was going to say then. Bill's got to go. He's going to do half a show and then he's zooming off. So he's got things. So first of all, Chris, welcome. Don't know how much mixing you actually do, but this is why we get people like yourselves on that don't do a great deal of mixing. We had your friends. We had Mark Solom on and did a little experiment. Did Graham with just 2 flavours on an apple pie and mix them together with some custard, and it just, when you tips it out, you got different flavours on it. So it's just trying things, you know. So this is what
Should I go get my stuff?
Get your mixing stuff, yeah. Go get it.
Should I get my mixing stuff?
Yeah.
I got some chef's flavors. I mean, that should be easy enough to do.
Yeah, it is. And the thing is, where you're going in America, looks like you might have to eventually, if they keep doing what they're doing, go down your own mixing route, innit?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know,
especially with what happened in Florida.
Yeah,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so it's worth picking it up and giving it a go.
Absolutely.
There's plenty of places where you can go out and find things on ELR. There's plenty of shows that you can watch. Like say Fresh or Free, and DIY and Die and Daytime Frank, people like that. So there's loads of stuff out there. So today's show, I put down Wonder Flavours. So Wonder Flavours brought, so we did talk a little bit about it last week, and Wonder Flavours brought some new flavours out. I've picked up a couple. I didn't know which were new flavours and which wasn't, to be fair. So I picked up what I thought would be all right and mixed them up. Graham, you've got a few, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm excluding egg yolk.
No, you're doing egg yolk.
Yeah, you got to do it by itself.
You bought egg yolk for a reason. You've got to try it.
Yeah, I think it needs, all of them need a little bit longer. But I had egg yolk yesterday when I was on video chat with Bobo, and I burped it up again. And I was like, it must be egg yolk then.
Must be egg, yeah.
I heard that it basically smells or tastes like something that would be gassy coming out of the rear of a human body. Yeah.
It doesn't smell of sulfur. Yeah. It seems like it might, if it takes a little bit of time, it might be all right. But at this point in time, I really, really don't want to try it. Don't make me try it.
You've got to do it. Let CJ do cool.
Well, I'll leave that last because it does stick on the coils a bit.
Stick on the coils.
So yeah, while Chris is on, we're going to talk about coils as well, how coils affects flavour, because obviously he's a coil builder. As Bobo said, you can get them in the UK now, if you so wish, from Bobo, from the Vapory. So if you want to try some of Chris's coils, and like I say, you've seen Chris, you've seen him build, you've seen him talk about his coils, now you can get them over here. So just hit Bobo up. Have you got them on your site, Bobo?
The website's still down, but hit me up on Facebook or Instagram and we can sort everything out for you.
Right. And why is it still down, Graham?
Because somebody's lazy.
Because I am very lazy and I fucking I hate it. And I've got to do all the descriptions of all the hardware and I fucking hate it. So no, that's why the website's not up. But anything that you do want off us, give me a message and I'll sort it out.
Yeah, so if you do want to try Chris's coils over here, you can hit Bobo up. Rajad, Terry, you all right, mate? I love saying
Yeah, he's. I'll tell you what, he's been sucking up like crazy. He's trying to get a spanner on my show, and he's basically been sucking up trying to get one. So he's just doing everything in the world.
Is that why he's saying you've got a nice shirt on tonight?
Yeah, that's what it is. I mean, it's basically, I've been getting nothing but compliments on him for the last 2 or 3 days.
Hooked on Funk, welcome. It's a new name. I've not seen that one before.
Yeah, well, I've seen. Yeah, I hope. How you doing? Yeah.
We have got a little bit of a giveaway. I don't know because we have still got some flavours from Peter. I don't know what's actually left. I know JP got Bakewell Tart. He says that smells really nice. And I don't know what other flavours got. So I don't know if you can drop in chat, Peter, what's actually left out of them. We will do that a bit later on. Also, I've got a little bit of a video to play from DIY or Dice Show, and we'll talk about that in a little while. But yeah, so how's mixing been going? Everybody been? I ain't had time to do it, me.
I haven't done nothing this week, but that salted caramel cheesecake that I made last week is absolutely gorgeous after the week. And Graham's one. Let's have a little taste of Graham's lemon meringue pie.
No, that's not mine. That's
not yours?
that's the one we talked about on the show at the end of the show yesterday. Last week. I thought I'd send it across because that was rated one of the best lemon meringue pies you can get. So I thought I'd send it over to you so you can test it.
Let's have a little go with that one then.
Yeah.
You got another high full moon. How you doing? Watched your video today on what was it on again, Graham? You watched it as well.
YouTube on his.
Yeah, I know it was on YouTube, but I was trying to think of the flavors that he had put up. He had. Done
I'll put a link to his channel. He's a new mixer.
He had done some mixing on, and toffee. That was what it was. It was a toffee. Yeah. I have one Wonder Flavors, banana puree, and it's the only one I've got. The Wonder Flavors. But I do have it in here with I did a custard, banana custard with it. And it started out a little greasy, but it's getting better and better as time goes on. It's like, I guess it's probably just a longer steep time. I'm not sure whether or not it's the mixture of the two. Graham's the one suggested I get it. You said you had a bit of a grease note with it as well, but
that's the puree kind of bit that you get with it.
But it's good, and it's one that the banana don't die on.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a big thing. I find bananas really hard. It's sometimes it goes funny, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's good for the first few days you vape it, and then all of a sudden you're picking it up vaping. You're thinking, man, is that banana still in there? Did it fall out of the bottom? Where the hell did the banana go?
Yeah.
If you want the perfect banana is Mullenberry banana. That's just a banana.
Well, what sort of banana?
Simple as.
Is it a ripe
Well,
banana?
I'm going to try the VSO banana because I got one of those and I haven't had a chance to. That's one I'm going to actually do a taste test on, just to see by itself what it ends up tasting like, because it's naturally extracted, so it shouldn't be just a banana.
Well, if you didn't know, Bill keeps talking about VSO.
Yeah.
We'll let him before he goes. But we'll let Bill, if you explain to why you're talking about VSO.
Shane
Because
from
he joined the
VSO
cult.
sent me some of the flavors that he has. Actually, he sent me 40 of the flavors that he has, and I have been trying some of them out. They are naturally extracted flavors. The ones that I have tried so far have definitely wowed me. The blueberry is outstanding. The strawberry I'm loving as well. I've got a mix, which if I get a chance to, I may try to throw this in and mix this up. It was an apple fritter. This is like a one-shot type thing that I mixed up on the 18th, and he said it'd take about 4 to 5 days. So this has been 4 days. So I may throw this in the intake here and see what it tastes like, and I'll give you an idea of what it does, and then I'll probably have to hit the road.
Yeah, no problems. So, Chris, how have you been? Anyway, we're talking over there and mixing, and he sat there. How's it been going?
Oh, no, I'm just taking it all in. Don't worry about me.
Yeah. No, it's like I say, it's not hard to get into it. Once you, do you know what I mean? There's plenty of things there, and there's plenty of like Net'll say that you can hit them up on Bobo on Facebook and that if you do fancy doing it. And but it's not like I say, it's knowing which flavours to get first. I think that's half the problem. So if you get an idea in your head what you like at the moment, I don't know what your flavour profile is.
That can be a bit tricky. I mean, I like a bunch of different types of flavors. So, picking one out would be difficult. But my wife actually bought me for Valentine's Day, not this year, last year, I believe. It was an entire DIY starter kit. Had all the hardware I needed, had, I think, 15 flavorings that we could choose from. The VG, the PG, came with everything I needed. Bottles, caps. So what I did was I started with just the single flavors just to get a feel for what they taste like by themselves.
Yeah.
And then eventually down the road, when I do that with the rest of them, I'll be able to pick out what I think would pair up better with others. You know what I mean? But like right now, what do I have? I had Daytime Frank helped me out with this. Actually, I had 3 people helping me out with this. The bottle is not what it actually is, but this is a blueberry jam with custard.
All right, yeah.
And I made that up. It's pretty good. It's been steeping a while now. I haven't vaped it, so I'm going to do that in just a few minutes when I dry out the cotton on this Equitas. But yeah, it's not hard from everything that everybody's told me. For me, the issue comes down to time management and how much time do I have that I can put aside for mixing.
Yeah.
Stop fishing so much and you'll have more time.
I know. Right? Jeez.
Take your scales and all your concentrates with you while you're fishing.
Yeah.
Just
one hand and you'll just be mixing in with the other one. You know, you just
get a little mixing table.
Oh, he's gone.
He's gonna disappear.
That's it. You talk bad about fishing, he takes off. He's out here.
He's got to get his fishing gear.
My fishing, I'm gone.
Got to check his rod.
He's got a bite.
See if he's got a bite.
Just a minute. He's in my kayak. I'll just go get my mixing gear out of kayak.
Stop. There. Thank you.
What?
What was that?
That was my phone.
Someone's put in chat, have any of you guys tried the mixing kit from Nature Vape? Well, one of us, not on here hasn't, but one of my fellow casters on the NUVS, he has, which is in Above the Clouds. And he's going to come on and talk about that at some point, maybe next week or week after, what he actually received. And you can see what you actually received from Nature Vape, Mark. Because it's not a bad starter kit, but it will talk about that and it'll be able to show you what you actually get. And then you'll know what you're getting from Nature Vape then.
That'll be good.
I did have a look at the load of starter kits, and the Nature Vape ones did look fairly good for what they offer.
Yeah. So, like I say, I'll be able to show it all off. Yeah. He's really kissing ass, isn't he, Terry?
Yeah, he has been for a while.
So what custard did you put in? Chris?
Oh crap! You know what? I'll be able to tell you in 2 seconds because I've got all my concentrates right here. I do believe it was just a vanilla custard V1, I think. Yes, vanilla custard V1 from Capella's.
Yeah.
Is what I used. Plus, I only have Capella's and TFA stuff.
Right.
But I used a blueberry jam, the custard, some sweetener. There was an odd one that went in there that I didn't think really belonged in there, but it actually helped bring out the flavor a bit. But what I used.
Yeah, well, you normally find that. Sometimes you'll find that if you add something else to it, you get a different. It brings out, makes the flavour shine a little bit.
Right. It gets
With blueberries, lemon,
Yeah.
tiny little bit of lemon will brighten the blueberry right up.
I've tried this apple. I'm going to tell you about it here, and then I'm going to head out.
Yeah, no problem,
Basically, it's a real tart apple. It's you can taste like the apple, but you can almost like the peel or something. The apple, you get, like I said, it's more of a tart apple than any other, but it's not a lot of the apples that I've tried have just kind of screamed of candy apple, like a candy flavor that you get on like a something hard candy that you're sucking on. And this one's not like that. This one's more of just a tart type apple, like you bit into an apple. That's not a sweet apple that I taste. I'm tasting it as more tart. And I can taste it's supposed to be an apple fritter. So it's like a donut type. Yeah. And, and I can taste like it's got kind of a caramely kind of, but a light, but I taste more apple pretty much right now than anything. And I'm, which is kind of unusual because you would think normally that it's been 4 days that it's been steeping. But of course now it's been mixed for a while because it was a one shot. So it was together. So yeah, I'm tasting the apple more than I'm tasting the donut. But it's got a good flavor to it. It's just a tartar apple than I'm used to most of the time.
Is it like a green apple or a red apple, would you say?
More of a green. It's not real sweet. It's kind of it's not, it doesn't have a sweet type flavor to it. Yeah. It has more of a of a green type. That's why I was saying maybe the shell type stuff. Yeah, it's more of a sharp taste to it than it is a sweet taste. It's good, but it's different than any apple I've ever tasted before.
Yeah.
And I guess it just depends on what you're looking for in an apple, as far as whether or not, you're looking for a sweet or a candy kind, or it's like anything else that we do. Every flavor you're getting, you get a strawberry, you get a ripe strawberry, or you get a candied strawberry, or you get a whatever else. It's the same thing. This is just the first one I've ever had that tastes more of a tart apple,
Yeah.
And that said, I'm going to head out. Chris, thanks for coming on. Guys, I'll see y'all later. And hopefully this will be short-lived. And, next week I'll be the last half of the show, so I'll make up for that. And I'll just do two halves and make one whole show. So see you guys later in chat. Thanks a lot, Jerry. You're looking great today. Love them teeth. Vaping Maniac. Take care.
Thanks, Bill.
See you
later.
See you later, mate.
All right.
So I have to tell you about, I opened Zoom room up at like 8 o'clock, and I goes upstairs, and I'm getting changed, having a shower, and I thought, I can hear voices. Where's these voices coming from? It's him and Graham.
We're in an hour early.
Yeah, well, I can hear these. I'm thinking, have I left the telly on or something?
CJ's in chat.
CJ.
Yes.
So, I don't know what... Peter, can you put in chat what with flavours you've got left, please? So we know when we come to do giveaway. So, right, we'll have a quick talk about these wonder flavours then.
Okey-doke.
I don't need to... And you can do that. What's that one that you've just been doing, that lemon meringue bobo?
It's fucking beautiful, to be fair.
Right.
The lemon on it.
I'll find the link to it.
Yeah, the lemon just lingers. It just stays in your mouth like afterwards. The meringue is like dead light and fluffy, and it's just like fresh and got a crisp to it. Oh, it's beautiful.
And
Quick question.
yeah,
Not to do with wonder flavors, but so chef's flavors, right?
yes.
I've got hazelpotamus, hazelnut ice cream, I guess. What percentage do I want to use in ELR?
And you just, it will be on a chef's, I think they either say 15 or 20%.
Oh, it says 21. Okay. I didn't know what the numbers meant.
Yeah. That tells you, but you might find that's a little bit too much.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So what I usually say is, you've got a 10ml bottle of it, have you?
Yes.
Right. Well, usually a 10ml bottle, if you dump all that 10ml bottle in, it'll give you 60ml,
Okay.
and that works out about 70.5% though.
Well, I only have a 15 milliliter bottle, so I gotta have to do the math.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I just tried to do the maths in my head and it just went. Bleh.
So yeah, put it in, if you're going to do that. But that's, yeah, if you can either use it at 21, which, like I say, that might be. It depends on your flavour. If you like them really, really strong on one shots, if you like them really, really strong, then you do the 21. But
Okay.
what I usually work it out on is how much I can get out of make out of a bottle, if you know what I mean. So if
Yep.
it were 30
Gotcha.
mil, I want to do 10. I want to have 3 bottles out of my 30 mil.
Okay.
So that's how I work it out on. And like I say, it's about 16.5%, 17%. 2.5. So let's just put it in.
Okay. So it says 3.15 grams.
Yeah,
Would be-
using scales, are you?
Actually, I use syringes. It's about the same in milliliters as well.
Yeah.
3.15. I know I shouldn't be mixing this up during the show.
No, it's not. No, that's what you see. No, you should be.
Mixing show.
You guys
show.
have me interested now, and I'm like, you know what? I really
Yeah, it's a mixing show, mate. That's what it is. So you mix. We talk about mixing. We do a little bit of mixing, and we see what we can come up with. Sometimes it's shite, and sometimes it's all right. And then Bobo takes his records down because he's done all right.
If it's watermelon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If it's watermelon, Graham don't do them. Basic liquids, welcome. So we have got almond, grape, rhubarb gin, candy floss, Turkish delight, blowout. Not sure what that is, and amaretto plus another almond. So we're giving away 2 bottles tonight, because we're just keeping this going till they've gone for us. And that's from Peter Shimura, and that's at Vape This One. So if you want to go check out his website and have a look at his what he's got in and his e-liquids and things like that, if you would, because it's nice of him to let us have these concentrates to give away. And they're quite big bottles, where they're like half bottles, but they're like 200ml bloody bottles that he's got.
Yeah,
I'm re-wicking.
You're re-wicking.
Yeah.
Are we going for egg yolk first?
No. I'm going to work backwards. I'll do that last.
So, what I picked up from Wonderflare...
And then throw away my RDA. Sorry.
It's all right. I picked up... You can't really see it, but I picked up butter tart. Bourbon aged cream. That's one of the new ones, isn't it? Bourbon aged cream.
Yeah.
Is butter tart one of the new ones?
No.
I didn't know what it was, but I just thought it sounds interesting, that one.
You-
I got the
you-
Portuguese egg custard.
That's one of the new ones.
Yeah. And I got, for some ice cream that I'm going to try out, some sugar cone.
Yeah.
And I also...
Yeah, to find, if you go to chefs to find the new ones, just click where it says low to high price, just go to latest. And the first page is all the new ones.
And I also got some sexy mango.
Ooh.
Nice.
And I was just saying to Graham, it's got cool-harder in it. Or it's got a cooling agent inside it already.
Has it?
Yeah, it's already... Because I did knuckle test and I was like... It's already got like WS23 or something in it.
Got something.
So... hey up, vape heads.
Vape
Vape
heads.
heads.
VG is so thick when it's cold.
Say that again, sorry?
I said VG is so thick when it's cold.
It is, mate. It is. It is.
I'm doing the usual trick of putting a tiny bottle into a big bottle.
Yep. That's what I got, is the big bottles.
Yeah, that's the only problem with VG. But then when you get mixed up like I've done before, because I decant them into that, Chris.
Oh, all right.
Into little bottles. So they're just
Yep.
easier to work with.
Yeah.
But labels have started to come off. I need to relabel them. And sometimes I've picked it up once before and thought it was VG, and thought, this is a bit watery, and it wanted to be PG.
Yeah, those bottles, man, they look good for someone like me because arthritis has been setting in.
Yeah.
I'm a little older now, so
Do you just like your sauce bottles?
It just, even these 100 milliliter bottles, man, they kill my hands.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
Well, you get these pretty cheap. They don't, like I say, they're only like, your ketchup bottles.
Yep.
They're just like
and oil bottles.
Yeah,
Yep.
what you get in a restaurant and that, where you go for takeaway and they give you them on side.
Yep. I'm rocking a mohawk, so yes, my hair is up in a ponytail, Stuart.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with a ponytail, Stu.
I know, look, yeah.
That's right.
Man's in fact, it's a man bun, I think. Yeah, it's a man bun today.
My wife did.
It turns into a top knot.
Yeah, it depends on the time of the day it is.
All right. It says 0.9 milliliters.
Yep, Jules. Right, so I get these on while we're going. I'll see what these are like. I'm going to go for that because knuckle test on that bourbon aged cream. It tasted like, on a knuckle test, it tasted a bit like, when you get the, what do you call them sweets you get for Christmas with the whiskey and all that lot.
You
know what I mean? You used to buy them for your grandma and that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Don't know what they're called, but I know what you mean.
Yeah, it's got, for life of me, it's gone.
I'm trying the sweet bread first, and the first knuckle test, it tastes like it's like a syrupy bread.
All right, yeah.
Really kind of dark syrup, though. I don't think it's maple. Is there something?
So how are you going with that, Chris? Is it?
What's that?
How are you going? You've got your VG and PG in. Did you say you picked up some one shots then at Chef's?
I didn't pick them up. They were actually sent to me. I forget who sent them to me, but I know somebody had sent them to me from over there in the UK, and I haven't used any of them yet. So,
all right, yeah.
Hello, Jules. I didn't say it.
Yeah, JP saying, question, what's AG?
AG?
AG. I don't know what AG is.
I can't pronounce it. Is it the replacement? It's like a replacement for PG or V. Oh,
aquaglycerin.
Yeah,
yeah, aquaglycerin. It's what is it in it? It's watered down. I think it's watered down VG.
Weird.
Well, the sweetbread, the yeasty bit which I got last week is gone, and it's kind of like a syrupy. The top of the bread. Do you know when you get a one of those sweetbreads, the Pandy chocolate ones, and they have that slight glaze on?
All right, yeah.
Actually, hot cross buns. Peel the top off the hot cross bun, and that's what it is.
Right. So do you think it'll go well with a bit of currant, with a bit of cinnamon Danish swirl or something like that to get a currant sort of taste to it?
It hasn't got the currants in.
No, that ain't got currants in, but I've said.
Yeah, but the cinnamon Danish swirl with the currants. Yeah, if you want the topping on it, put the top on.
I've just had the little mix of the Toblerone waffle, 2.5%, just by itself, because I've not actually tried it yet.
I know what that tastes like.
It's like branny, if that makes any sense. Do you know what I mean, Graham? It's like fibrous.
Do you know what I thought you said? It's like my granny.
I thought he said it's like his granny. His granny's fibrous.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm going to guess that's at 10.5.
I think I like it.
There we go.
I got what did I get from that one? I quite like it, but it tastes a little bit burnt.
Yeah.
It's like it's I don't. How do you cook a waffle? Waffle iron.
Yeah.
Or in a toaster if you get the frozen ones.
So when the butter, you cook the butter too much and it goes all brown and that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's what it's a bit like. What it's like. I don't know. But what I'm thinking is if I throw a load of maple syrup over it, it might be dead nice.
Yeah.
Or it might taste like burnt maple syrup.
Yep. You never know.
So on this one, which was a bourbon aged cream, you do get that. I thought it might end up being a bit like a Bailey's. Do you know, with it being a cream and a whiskey, a bourbon. But it's like I say, it's not. You get the little bit of like the whiskey-esque taste, and you get cream. It's probably going to have to build it up. You could probably use it as a base to do a Bailey's, to give you that whiskey sort of taste. Or you could use it in a tobacco, which I think might go quite well. But I think you can use it to build something else with it, with a few more creams in it. Because it does give you get like a little bit of cream, and you get a quite, like I say, to me it tastes like not like a full-on whiskey, but like a sweet whiskey. Like from I can't remember what they're called.
It's the little bottles in
the little
gold
bottles,
foil,
yeah.
and you just take the with the labels on.
Yeah, and you get that sweetness out of them when you've got them on.
Oh, what are they called?
Yeah, exactly. Blazing saying he's a surprise with Chris that he can understand a Yorkshireman and two Scousers.
I've been, it comes from the past, having dealt with primarily UK fan base for so long. I've just kind of become accustomed to the language.
Yeah. To be fair, me and you have spent like many an hour just chatting.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like, my accent is obviously fucking strong as fuck.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can understand me. You can understand me.
Full Moon saying aged bourbon is good with the IY4, which I thought it might be to give you that little taste to it, or maybe, Black for Pipe or something like that to give it a little bit different. But I don't think that's bad, actually.
There we go. I'll say
Taste it.
it's actually a 30 ml bottle, but I thought it was a 15, but that's a 30 ml bottle.
See you later, Jules.
Yeah, Jules.
Hi, Jules.
Don't crack the whip too hard.
Yeah.
The crumble topping hasn't really changed very much. It's like a shortbread, shortbread crumble.
Let's knuckle test this. Yep, hazelnut ice cream.
Yeah, can't understand me most of the time, mate. Can't understand myself all the time, so.
What did I do?
That's quite light.
Cream and some maple onto that. And now it does taste like burnt maple syrup with cream on it.
Right. Would it go with a custard then, do you reckon?
It might do.
I haven't used it since I tasted it. I couldn't work out what to do with it at all. I was thinking to stick a tiny little bit in the Wonder Flavour crate to give it a little crispy thing on the out.
Oh, have I got that? I think I might have that.
And get one of those when you first do a pancake.
Yeah.
And it always sticks to the pan, and you always have to scrape them, but you're still going to eat it, so you throw it on. It's that crispy shit on the outside.
All right. See you later, JP.
See you later, JP. 1%.
I would put this with Real Flavours oat cookie. Yeah, oat cookie, I think it is. So you get that proper kind of old worldy crumble.
Yeah.
But it's that very kind of blonde crumble that you get on top of things. There's no real kind of bird sugar on it or anything like that.
Yeah. So sort of
Well, I
like
can't taste any.
when you just first do it before you cook it, sort of thing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
I'll make that
Got a
away.
lot of chef's flavors stuff here.
All right. Yeah.
Got a lot
Some
of
of
it.
them are quite nice at chef. You got quite a few chef flavors there.
Yeah, I do. I don't know exactly how many. I haven't counted, but whoever sent these to me sent me enough that I can make juice for quite a while.
Yeah.
Some of them are nice at that. I think it's Tickle Pink's quite nice.
This hazelpotamus is just off the knuckle test, really good. And I haven't even added my nick to it or nothing yet. But it's good.
Might need a bit of a steep.
Yeah, it'll need a couple of weeks now.
Yep. Gonna do that. Keep it in a cool, dark place. Let it sit.
Yeah. Just forget about it.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see you using the crumble quite a bit on different things. Stick it on Pango.
Yeah. Scott Morrison, yes. What is it do? What is it? Dispergo do one, and it's called Irish cream, Irish ice cream, or something like that. What is it? I'll tell you, Ian, because he's done them. Calf, that's it.
Ah.
You got the Portuguese egg tart.
Have I got it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just put butter tart in at the moment. Which I don't really like, to be honest with you.
Oh, the one I'm after, bread.
Bread.
Yeah, bread and buttered toast.
Buttered toast with strawberry jam. Yes, please.
Yeah. That's the whole reason why I bought it, for strawberry jam and buttered toast. And every toast flavour tends to be slightly burnt.
Yeah.
If you like it, let me know how much it would be to get some from you.
And I'm going to leave that for another 2 weeks.
Yeah. I've just.
That's yeast.
Have you tried that butter tart?
No, I haven't got that.
It's not that nice.
Could be you need to leave it longer, but this is yeast still.
Yeah, well, this is like. Yeah.
And a really, really sweet yeast.
Have a little shake of this. So yeah, I'll just put a little bit of custard in that as well.
Brewer's yeast.
I think that's going to need a really long steep, is that? I'm not getting... do you know what it tastes like? It tastes like gone off butter.
Oh.
You know when you get, or like margarine when it's been there a while?
Yeah, it goes a bit rancid.
That's where it came from. Right there. Mr. Stewart sent me those chef's flavors.
Ah, there
Yes,
you go. There you go.
Yes,
Yeah.
he did. And he sent me that BTFC, which, Stuart, if you didn't catch it, I did do the review and I did post it up. So I did promise you I was going to do that.
So like I say, I'm not getting any... I'd expect it to be a tart, a butter tart. I'd expect some pastry in that. I'm getting no pastry out of it at all. I just get, like I say, like a gone off butter margarine taste.
It will need long. It will need a lot longer. The thing with the Wonder Flavours, they can be quite light.
3%. I mixed all these at 3%. Just to try.
Yeah, all mine are 2. Right, I've got Portuguese. Yeah, it's like some of these will leave, especially the bakeries, should be at least 3 weeks.
Yeah,
I've only had
to
these
get
going
a little
all
bit
day.
or something, but
That's why I'm dreading the egg. I'm gonna try it in a different RDA because I'm gonna go have to throw the RDA out, aren't I? Or use the bicarbonate of soda trick.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave that a bit. I'll come back to that one and just see if it changes over a couple of weeks. See if it's getting any more pastry out of it. Because I just thought a butter tart might be like, you get more pastry. I've never had a butter tart. I don't know, but I'm guessing it'd be like a buttery, pastry. So
I just get put off by the picture of it. I've put it in my cart so many times, and it always goes back out again. Go no.
Yeah, the picture doesn't. It looks like a tart with a load of black stuff in the middle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Ooh, I still taste it.
Mm.
So what are you thinking about? I've got Portuguese. What are you thinking about it?
I've just put it in now. There's a slight alcohol taste to it.
Weird. What's that coming from, do you reckon?
Probably one of the flavours. It'll go after time.
What did you mix it up at?
2.
At 2?
Yeah.
I went at 3.
Getting the bakery. I've got that alcohol. There's a little bit of alcohol. I'd say that will go after a while. I think we're testing them too early, to be honest.
Yeah,
so we'll leave the rest.
No, could do the egg.
Yeah, you got to do egg. You definitely got to do egg tart.
I think we'll definitely come back to them in about 3 weeks or 2 weeks.
Yeah. But the thing about them, because they're new, some of them are new flavours, like the Bourbon Cream, there's no one put anything out what to mix it yet, have they?
Yeah. Well, Wonder flavours tend to be around about the 2%.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you find with the Wonder flavours, as soon as you go over like the 2.5, it starts getting a completely different flavour. Like the donuts, a bit like that. The donuts, and at 2, it's like a really nice donut with just like a light blonde outside. But as soon as you start pushing it, that outside starts getting darker, then it gets a little bit too much.
Yeah, I went for 3 because I just thought that it might have been. I don't know. Like I say, I just did it before I came on the show.
Oh, here we go. It's not good when you're dreading doing something, is it?
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I wanted to do the Portuguese egg tart and then put the egg on top of it.
All right, yeah.
So instead of just re-wicking it constantly.
See, I'm not sure if they got. See, it says Portuguese egg tart. I'm not. Like I say, they do the nata, which is a Portuguese custard tart. I don't know if it's supposed to be the same thing, or it's like an egg custard. Do you know what I mean? I'm not 100% sure what they're saying it is.
From what I got, it was just, it's like an egg custard with not that much eggy custard in it. And I just thought that would be brilliant. I'll just make an egg custard out of it.
Well,
Let's put loads on. If I'm going to do it properly.
What's that, Chris?
I said I need to make actual, like, real custard again. I love cooking, and that was one of my favorite things to make was custards and creme brulee.
Oh.
Stuart says I keep trying to mix jam on toast. Every jam on toast that I've had, mate, even from getting it from a shop, is the burnt toast. That's all you get it from. It's just like jam, strawberry jam on burnt toast. I've never had one that's a light toast.
I jam monster strawberry for me. I don't get a very burnt taste out of the toast part of that.
Yeah, I agree with that. Strawberry jam monster is fantastic. It's like dead buttery, and it's amazing.
Yep.
Oh, I might have to get some of that.
And there is what you're going to get now is the new formula stuff. The old stuff was really good, but this stuff is even better.
Is it?
Yeah, the new formula, because different company bought them out.
Right.
So they've been bought out now then?
They are owned by, oh, Jesus. Who owns them now? Triton, I think. Yeah, Triton Distribution owns them now.
Right. Right, so this Portuguese egg tart is not like nata at all.
Is it not?
I can tell you that. If you think about picking it up and trying to use it as nata, it's not. It's not got... It might do if you put a bit of cinnamon Danish swirl in it. That might change it, because if you have nata, it tastes like it's got a currenty taste. Or that's what I get off of it. And this hasn't got anything like that. It just tastes, like say, you get a little bit of pastry and you get like a custardish taste. You know,
right.
Like I say, I've mixed it up fresh today. But it's whether it'll change, I don't know, but it's definitely not. If you're thinking it's going to be a Portuguese custard tart like nata, it's not.
Not at all. What's that, Graham, you just posted?
Jam on toast.
Really? I'm going to have to copy that down. What's SA?
Toast. So Salubrium toast is 0.8%. If you go higher, it starts going burnt. But you can push that to I quite like the burnt taste. I quite like that. It's a very dark taste, so that can go to 1%. The butter cap at 0.75 can be any butter, depending on which one you want. The trick is the strawberry dark jam by 1-on-1. That is an absolutely gorgeous strawberry jam, but it's very light. So just stick a dark strawberry on top to level the jam out.
Yeah.
The better, the realer the strawberry in the jam, the better it is. I was messing around with baked strawberry. That's quite nice, but flavor art strawberry. TP. Have you got strawberry TPA?
I've got fresh strawberry. I have.
Yeah. But the trick, the Subarome, you might have, Chris, you might have a difficulty getting that in America. If you can get real flavors, strawberry on toast.
Okay.
That's what's in Jam Monster.
Okay.
You can order it from Chef's Store. They send out to America.
You said real flavors?
Real flavors. You might find it difficult to get because they closed down. They got taken over by a Canadian firm, but you might be able to get it.
Okay.
I know that from Wayne from DIY or Die. He did a clone of it, of Jam Monster. He's actually got a clone up on his channel. And his channel, so he takes you through how to make it.
While we're talking about Wayne from DIY or Die, if you haven't seen today, he's actually doing a little bit of a thing where they're doing a mix-off, and it's not. They did one where they did World Champion Mixer and everybody sent the flavours in there, tested it. What they're doing is two of them are doing head-to-head to make it'll tell you make a desserty flavour, so I think it's going to be custard. I have got the little bit of clip. I will show you. It's about 5 minutes, so I'll just play that so you can see it, and then see what you think. Because I think it's a good idea. And I think what we're going to do is I might pick up a couple of the concentrates and we'll do them at show. And maybe chat wants to do them. We'll get to see what we think on here. So I'll play this.
Let's get going. All right, let's talk about the mix-off. So I went up to chefs. I had an idea. I had a light bulb pop up over my head, and I said, "There's only a few ways we could do this mix-off. We could do it with judges. I personally don't like judges. No offense to any people that wanted to judge or to anyone who thinks that judges is the more superior way. The reason I don't like the judging aspect of it, it's just not as fun for you guys to participate in. Because you're just watching me and Nevin's mix, and then you're watching a few other people just, figure out what's going on. And then I don't know. I don't find that very engaging with the community. So I thought, how do I get a way for you guys to get involved into this mixing competition to vote? 2 different ways. Me and Nevins could upload our recipes nameless, and then you guys could mix them up and then vote on that. The problem with that is that it's prone to voting, is prone to brigading. It's also prone to voting without mixing it. It's also prone to mixing it wrong. So say you don't have a certain ingredient and you really want to try it out anyway. You swap out one of the main notes and now you're mixing a completely different recipe and you're voting based on that. Can't have that. There's so many variables that pop up. If we just allow everyone to just vote on what they mix in some sort of honor system. So I thought, how can we figure out a way where we can verify that they have mixed it up. We can verify that they mix it up exactly how it should be mixed, and only people who have mixed it can vote. So then I thought, wait, since Chefs is involved in this, they create one shots, they do this whole one shot thing. Why don't we do it this way, where me and Nevins, we send our recipe to Chefs, they whip up a batch of one shots, and then you guys buy the one shots. All the profits go to charity. So this is for charity. Listen how awesome this is. You buy the one shots, which are at an already discounted price. All the proceeds go to charity, and then you're added to a secret group where you can discuss on the profiles. You're not going to know whose is who, but you can discuss on the profiles, but that's also where the voting will take place. So only people who buy the one shots are able to vote on it. And of course, because we're making the one shots, because we're able to control what you're vaping, you're not vaping some, substituted version of it. You're vaping exactly as we intended. So how fucking awesome is that, huh? So here's the rules. Me and Nevins, we have 2 weeks to get our recipes over to Chefs. It's going to be the best dessert. I have a feeling we might both do custards. We wanted to kind of keep it a little bit open. Chefs will create each submission as a one shot. You go purchase the one shot for voting. You will not know whose recipe is who, so you're just going to have 2 one shots. The price for the one shots for both one shots is going to be £10. So it's only £10 for 2 30ml one shots. After you purchase, you'll be added to a secret group where you can discuss about what you like. You can talk to others about what you like who've purchased the one shot. And that's also where we're going to put up the poll for the final vote to be cast. All the proceeds for the one shots are going to be split between charities that me and Nevins have chosen. So I'm going to choose a charity. He chooses a charity. All the profits are just going to be split and goes to those charities. Final voting will take place after all.
Right, so there we go. It was just a little bit. I just thought I'd show you, which I thought's a good idea. They're doing it for charity. And as you can see, there's not going to be that many produced. And it's £10 and you get both flavours. So it's worth picking up, and he's doing it so anybody can get them. So Chefs are going to apparently release it in batches. I don't know if he told you all that, because I can't hear what he's saying. I just watched it earlier. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to pick it up, both of them, and just have a look and see what they're like. But if you do want to do it, and you do fancy doing a little bit of one-shots and maybe putting a vote in and see what like, because like I say, Wayne Walker is one of the better, he's one of the best DIY e-liquid makers. He's been going around for years. And his flavour, if you haven't tried his flavours, the Wayne Walker, what they call, what's he call them now? It's like his name backwards, isn't it?
Equiclor or something like
that. Yeah. So if you have a look on Chefs, they'll be coming out. You can pick them. I'm going to pick them up. We'll go through them. We'll have a look at them. And we'll see what we think. I did actually put a message on to him because he put on how long you've been mixing. So I put on, we do a mixing show on a Wednesday night if you want to jump on, but he never got back to me. So So you've been just mixing up something there, haven't you, Bobo?
Yeah, I've just done 2 little mixers there. Done the waffles, obviously, but then I've done what else did I do? It's meant to be a mojito. It doesn't taste like a mojito, but it's fucking pretty nice. Got 2% Flavor West Mojito in it, 0.5% Capella Grenadine, 0.5% Inawera Shisha Raspberry, and 1% Cold Pressed Lamb by Flavor Art. That's the one. And yeah, it's got like an essence of a mojito in it, but like the grenadine overpowers it. But then it's still got like a bit of a bougie undertone onto it.
Yeah.
Not unlike a mojito, but it's fucking gorgeous.
We want a bit of a minting for a mojito. Do you not?
Yeah, I've got something. I've just moved all my concentrates back from the shop into the house, and there's just no order to them whatsoever. They're just all thrown in, like between like 10 fucking drawers, man. So I'm gonna try and find the mint. Oh, might take some time.
Yeah, I need to get some drawers and organise mine because I can never find out.
The ones me and Graham got, I think they were about 25, 30 quid. It's like 10 of them. It's on like a little thing with wheels, and it's fucking ideal.
All right, yeah.
I'll see if I can find the
And
link.
when all the flavours leak everywhere, it's easy to clean up.
Yeah.
Right, that egg was exactly like the egg I just tasted before.
I want to know, have you tried your mix yet? Both of your mixes yet, Chris?
No, I haven't tried the other one. I was going to let that one steep, but I'm going to give that one a shot, actually.
You've got to give it a taste straight
Yeah,
away, man.
give it a little bit of a blast. And Full Moon saying you can get Toblerone is on DIY Vape Supply.
All right, here we go.
The Subarome flavours, which really are kind of stand out for me, are the donuts lovely, but you've got to use it right up at about 7%. The candy milks are nice. The banana candy milk's really nice. What else do I use a lot of with that? I don't remember what I use a lot of. Well, I've used the toast in the kind of toast recipes. No, my brain's melted. I like the raspberry.
Right, and have you tried egg? We're going to do the egg.
I've been sitting there doing the egg.
Well, yeah. So come on, so ask me what do we think?
It's the first taste you get is horrible. It really goes to the back of the throat. And it's just off. It's just a really, really off taste. But then you do get the yolky kind of thing.
Is it a cooked yolk or is it a yolk?
It's raw. It's raw. And it's not ready. We'll try to get in 2 weeks. We'll try to get in 2 weeks. But the thing is, like, if it is, it could just change the way different flavors work. Yeah. It could be one of those kind of flavors.
Yeah.
But at the moment, I don't like it at all. One bit.
Yeah.
I'm going back to my mango.
Yeah.
So which one you trying first then, Chris?
This one's the hazelnut ice cream. The one I just mixed up now. It's not horrible. I think it could be a little stronger on the hazelnut than it is on the ice cream. I think that the flavor's a little drowned out there. But overall, it's not bad. I can definitely vape this.
In 2 weeks' time, that'll change completely different as well.
Yeah.
Taste completely different.
Right.
Yeah, I'd leave it a little while. I think I had a Mexican fried ice cream. Needed about 3 weeks steep. That would have really long one. They were really nice after that.
What's the other one that you've got?
The other one? It's the blueberry jam and custard.
Oh, that's been steeping. Once you've got to have a good vape of that.
Yeah, this one's been steep in a while.
Stuart says add a bit of toast to that and you'll have egg on toast.
Don't think he's heard you.
No,
He's in his world.
he's in his world of his own, isn't he?
Ryan!
Oh, what? Sorry. I was
Still
away.
here.
I was finding the strawberry jam monster.
We're still here.
Okay, what?
I said Stuart says put put toast with the egg, and you got egg on toast.
Yeah, no chance. I'm going to put a link to the strawberry jam monster in chat.
And I will open that link and I will save it for later.
Yeah, so if you like the jam monster,
What's that?
I said if anybody else likes the jam monster, it's there.
Mm.
I'm going for that as well.
You can't get hold of the main flavour in Britain.
So when we suddenly start seeing Chef's Flavours going, why have we suddenly got a load of people coming and buying this now?
Oh, what happened to my chat now?
Yes, man's just done the same. Just opening the little pop-out window.
Have you lost your window now?
Yep. There we go. Now I can see chat again.
Fuck me, there's loads of fireworks going off by us.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Fireworks.
loads of them.
Right,
Wish I was
so
up there to watch.
have you tried your other one then, Chris?
Nope, I'm waiting for these things to dry out.
That's all right. No, because what I'll do then is we'll run the giveaway now.
Go for it.
So flavours we've got, I'll go back up. It's quite a way back up. Right, so the flavours we've got left is almond, grape, rhubarb gin, candy floss, Turkish delight, blowout, not sure what that is, amaretto plus another almond. So if you want to be in it, we'll just do number game. So if you do want them, just put the numbers in. I'll send. The only one I can send it to is Bobo.
Do it in the Zoom chat.
Oh yeah, no, because it pops out of my window.
Ah, go ahead, send it to me.
If I do, yeah, you can see, you can see half of it. It pops how it's set up. It pops out.
Yeah.
So you'll see out of it. All right, Bobo, Liverpool lifting the Premier League.
Ah, sad.
So I'll text you a number through.
Go ahead. I don't get football, man. I don't understand it.
I'm more of a golf person. I'm not.
There we go. Yep. I think my neck was a little oversteeped, but it's very, very good. I went for a stronger blueberry jam flavor than the custard. I just used the custard to kind of enhance the blueberry jam part of it all. And it really, really good. I would have to say it's maybe 5 steps down from blueberry jam monster.
Mm. Good.
How long have you left it to steep the custard?
Well, the whole bottle's been steeping well over a month.
Oh, I should be all right then. Cap vanilla custard V1, you really do need to leave it for about a month, but it does get that really thick custardy. It's one of the best custards out there.
Like, you could taste it, but
Got it.
that blueberry jam is just killing it.
Have you got it now, Bobo?
Yeah, got it.
Right, if you want some concentrate, you get 2 bottles. Just put your numbers in. I would think that it's only open to UK residents. I think. I'm not sure. It might be a bit expensive to send them through to America, to be honest with you.
Mm.
And then you'll
All
have
right, I'll
all.
put a number in anyways.
So UK residents only. I'm sorry if there's any as a friends in America, but away you go. Put your numbers in if you want it. Tell it yourself.
Between 1 and 100.
Yeah, between 1 and 100.
Had to.
And we're off. Yeah, there's a thing about with kind of Dwayne's channel. He does do clones every so often. He does the Vaptasia clone,
Yeah.
custard clone, and that's got Capella V2 in, I think, but you can use it V1, and it uses ethyl maltol and a vanilla. Stuart won.
Has he got it?
Surprise!
That's because he can type
Yeah.
faster than everybody
So we've
else.
got a winner. Stuart Ayton, we have a winner. He's really won. So thank you very much. So what we'll do, Peter, if you put your email address in for us, please, so they can get in touch with you. It's easier than me having to go all the way around circles to get it back to you. So if you put your email address in, they can get in touch with you. Thank you very much. Well done, Stuart.
Well done, lad. Well done, well done, well done.
Yeah.
So yeah, if it's Cat V1, it needs well over a month. How long have you had it steeping so far?
Hey,
Chris, how long you had that?
the blueberry jam one?
How long?
Blueberry jam has been over a month, well over a month.
Yeah, it does take a while, does Cat V1 to...
That being said, it's still really good.
Yeah, no,
Very-
Hey, it's mad out there.
so for your first one, not too bad then.
Not too bad. I had the right people helping me.
Yeah,
Daytime Frank.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Say no, well, we've had him on here, Daytime Frank.
Daytime Frank's a great guy. I love Frank.
Yeah, he's a good lad. The man, the myth, the legend.
Yeah.
I love his shows because you can just sit back and it's just like 2 hours of just chat, a little bit of mixing spread in there, but it's just general chat and really interesting stuff as well.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh shit! I've just knocked my phone completely off my desk.
Oh,
So yeah, so if you hit him up, Stuart, 2 bottles, whichever you want out of there, and let us know what they're like if you can when you get them and try them out because we've not tried them. I'm guessing they're more of a one-shotty sort of thing that you might want to try first before you want to mix with them. But like I say, JP got the cherry bake one. He said it smells lovely.
Good.
Hmm.
Shit. What time are we on? Nearly close time.
Right,
Yeah,
till
what-
that beer.
See you later, P. So, what are we going to be taking a look at next week?
Don't know. What do you want? Anybody? I don't think that's
Egg yolk again.
We'll do a full show on egg yolks.
I think from day to day myself.
It's different. Does chat want to see anything talked about next week?
If Ian will come on, might get Ian on to show you that. Seeing someone's asked about that nature
That'd be
vapes
good, actually, yeah.
mixing kit. If I'll hit him up, see if he'll come on Wednesday. We can talk about that mixing kit. We can come back to some of these flavours and have a look. If anybody's wanting anything that they're wanting us to try or out like that, hit us up. If not, we'll come up with something and see what we need to get in, or we'll just do general chit chat. I don't know. I've got a bit of time this week, hopefully, to get a bit of mixing done, so might see what we can come up with.
Yeah, I'll let you know all them 3 flavours that I just mixed up then come out as well after the week of Stephen.
Well, I'm going to try that sugar cone with an ice cream because I quite fancy it, because that's what I got it for. Fruit mixing and steep times. Yeah, we do some fruits.
Yeah, that sugar cone is the cones that you get on the pier front, you know, the
Yes.
really dark stuff.
Yes.
It works around about 2.5%.
Yeah, well, that's what I got it for. That's when I saw it.
But because I wasn't happy with it. I was just like, I could do better than this. I can get, because I was doing the Mr. Whippy ones,
Yes.
with Mr. Whippy ice creams, but they don't have that sugar cone on. They have the light,
Wafer.
right crispy wafer kind of thing. So I put a load of Rice Krispies in. I thought Rice Krispies will do it.
Yeah.
Right, so
No.
we've got a couple in that want chocolate, fruit mixing, do a decent peach cream recipe. So that might be all right to go in with mixing with fruit. Try to make the best vodka Red Bull vape.
Mm.
And or you can try the Jam Monster one.
You heard that?
I heard that.
But yeah, the last 10 minutes, Chris, with your coil, we're going to talk about this with coils. Do you find that decent coils, obviously being a coil builder,
Yep.
that like everybody talks about, you get your handmade coils, like what you do, and you get your Chinese generic coils.
Right. I'll never switch back.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Never switch back.
How does it affect the flavour?
Well, typically, the Chinese coils that I've seen have primarily been Kanthal. I don't personally vape Kanthal for lack of flavor and just a odd taste I get out of it. But I find that handmade coils are a little bit more precise than your standard run-of-the-mill machine-made wrapped coils that you'd get from China. I think that the real direction in which the coils shine as far as being a coil builder goes is length of life and performance, and just I get a crisper flavor off of my coils than I do out of Chinese coils.
Right.
But they last a long time too. Like you can continually clean them and they'll always be like new. Not always. There is a shelf life to them, but I do. I get better.
I don't know how well that's going to show up. This is a set of Chris's coils. I don't know how well it's going to come.
Cool.
They've been sat on top of this for, I don't know, how long ago did he send me them out, Chris? It was from the very first lot you sent me.
Right. What?
Like 5 months ago?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
The perfect. They just keep on coming up shiny as anything, and it is a lot the way between like a lot of other coil builders as well. The length of life is definitely expanded.
But love you too, honey. Bye. But there's no doubt that in my mind that the performance and flavor that I get off of handmade coils is definitely better than that of Chinese. As for the differences in them, I think that with handmade coils, the builder has more time to pay attention to detail. And I think that attention to detail and persistence really makes a difference in the coil performance itself. I've seen coils come from China that have said, oh yeah, these are fused Claptons, but it won't really be fused Claptons. It'll be something completely different. Like they don't know really what they're talking about. And so you'd expect it to vape like a pair of fused Claptons, but it really doesn't hold up to a handmade coil builder's standards and quality of product.
Yeah.
So that's my opinions on it.
Does it? So do you get better? Do you? Someone just said, Matt Taylor says, do you clean your coils in an ultrasonic or do you just blow them? And
Every pair I make, immediately after I've wrapped them into coils, they always go right into the ultrasonic cleaner. I always clean my coils in an ultrasonic cleaner unless they're coils that I've had pre-installed into an RDA, in which case I will just heat them up and run them under warm water. You don't want to run them under cold water
Right.
when you're cleaning your coils off. You will cause stress fractures in the metal and cause shorts and hot spots. So you don't want to do that. You want to use like lukewarm to warmer water to rinse them off with. But when it comes to my own handmade coils, before I put them in anything, every time they go into an ultrasonic cleaner.
Well, I've been doing it wrong.
there you go.
Always cold water.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yep. Just use some warm water, especially with the wrap wire that you use on the outside for the aliens, where it's a thinner wire. That cold water could break it easily. So you want to just be careful of that. But yeah, warm water and just get them cherried hot. You don't want to give them a minute to cool down so they're not red when you put them under the water. But yeah, get them cherried hot, let them sit for a second, put them under water, and it'll just rinse all of that cooked gunk right off.
Mm. Well, I always wonder why there's like different temperatures on different flavors will release. Yeah, and I always kind of looked at the coils because I thought I can build coils. I've got loads of stuff over there which I haven't touched. I got one of those dateless.
Yep, the dateless.
Yeah, I've got one of those still over there. But I would say, is it so? You've got the wire inside, then you wrap the wire on the outside. Right. Now, if the juice goes in and the temperature is higher on the inside, so it traps the juice inside, and lower on the outside, would you get a better flavor because it's like all trapped, and then suddenly two different temperatures of the wire heating up will trap the flavor and then release it in one go?
I don't know if it's personally, I don't think it's temperature related to that. I think that's a lot to do with the tiny gaps in the wire that holds the juice better.
Yeah.
Such as with aliens, how it's got the wave. But when you wrap it, it actually creates a small gap between them. And there's also that tiny amount of space underneath that wrap wire between the core wires that holds the juice as well. Now, what you're asking, I'm not 100% sure of, but I would think that with a hotter core wire, it would. Are you asking if it's better to do for that, or?
Well, you kind of answered the kind of thing. The more kind of holes that you get, but I was actually, it's because that a sudden release of flavor. So it's not cooking it, and just suddenly releases it rather than all equal temperatures.
Right.
So it as if in the inner wire, it will hit first. All the juice within the coil will heat up, and then it will release with the outer heating up second.
I think what you'll find with coils is that when they heat up, if your core wires are heating up faster than your outer wrap wire is, it's not going to be by a whole lot. It's going to be by a very small amount. And I don't know as you're going to be able to taste the difference in that. It happens pretty quickly.
So which kind of coils would you recommend for the best flavor? Because I was looking at a couple of coil sites, and I was looking at the frap aliens or whatever they're called and everything like that. And the more complicated they looked, the more I wanted to buy.
Yeah. See, I would suggest against that, but that's just my own opinion. And the reason I say that is because, and there are people out there that will disagree with me. I've tried some of these more extravagant coils. I've tried Fralians, I've tried frame staples, I've tried staples, I've tried Staggertons. I have to be 100% honest with everybody, but I haven't noticed a massive improvement over a standard alien coil in any of those. I run my aliens all day, every day. I swear by them. The alien coil is by far my favorite to vape on. It's a similar setup to a tri-core fused Clapton, except it's got the wave on the outside. And that, I think, the difference between the two of them is just that. With the wave on the outside, like I'd explained earlier, it kind of gives it more ability to hold the juice in.
Yeah.
And so I really feel like being able to hold the juice in does give it a better flavor like that. Gives it more of the natural juice flavor, whatever that flavor might be. It gives it a more real flavor to it, real taste to it.
I've got another question.
Yep.
Why does nichrome wire give me ulcers?
Gives you ulcers?
Are you allergic to it?
I must be allergic to the nichrome.
Yeah, if you're allergic to nichrome, you don't want to use stainless either. You want to stick with Kanthal.
Oh, I'm on stainless.
Are you? Because
Right.
there's with nichrome, it could be a nickel allergy. And if you have a nickel allergy, they say to stay away from stainless as well, because even with stainless steel, there is a degree of nickel in there.
Oh, okay. Because I do get ulcers every so often, but not as much as I do with nichrome. They just come every so often.
Okay.
So go back to Camphor. Oh, I don't want to go to Camphor. Can I go to titanium?
Ooh, temperature control. There you go.
No, just.
But yeah, that's probably what it is, Graham. You're probably allergic. Or nickel allergy.
Yeah, so probably dump the stainless steels and just go for the basic Camphors. I'll try that for a couple of months and see how it goes. Because the nichrome, it was just constant ulcers. With the stainless steel, it's kind of like every 2 months I will just go to bout and then it will go again.
Okay. How do you find that it happens if you're vaping more often?
It seems to happen when I'm vaping a lot of nicotine as well.
Okay.
But
Maybe the way that
it's trying to nail it down, it's definitely improvement as soon as I binned all my nichrome stuff.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I would suggest trying going to Kanthal for a little bit and see if that works, if that fixes it. But that's what it sounds like to me, that you may have an allergic reaction to the nichrome.
Yeah.
Which could be the nickel. And Stuart Ayrton says that he's got a nickel allergy, and he suspects that.
Yeah. Well, I'm weird when it comes to vaping because I've got a allergy to VG, not PG, VG.
Holy cow! Holy cow!
Right, so it's coming up to that time anyway. It's now just after 10:30. So we will say our goodbyes. So we'll go around and we'll start with Graham.
Oh, okay. Thanks, everyone. As normal, you can catch us on Monkey on Juice. Thank you, Chris, for coming. I'm now going to try Camphor. I haven't thrown any of my Camphors out, and I've got shitloads of them. I'm going to put Monkey on Juice in. So if anybody wants any help with any mixing, I'm there. Just ask the question, and I'm willing to help. Thanks, chaps, and I'll pass it to Bobo.
Thank you very much. Yes, Scott Morrison. If my website's not back up next week, I want all of you to absolutely case me because I am a lazy man and my website needs to be up for you all. But yeah, thank you very much all for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. Chris, it's been a pleasure catching up with you again, my friend. We shall see you all next Wednesday. And hopefully we should have Ian above the clouds on him. We should talk a little bit about Nature Vape's DIY mixing kit, which should be quite good. Chris, I'll pass it on to you. You've got to do your little thing, man.
Oh, I got to do my thing, huh?
Got to do your thing.
All right. Well, guys, thank you so much for having me on. Thank you to everybody in chat for dealing with me and my quietness and mixing. But anyways, guys, it is Wednesday. We have 2 days until the weekend, so nothing should be dragging your ass down. But in case something does have you feeling a little bit lower than normal, please do remember that you are the master of your own destiny. You're the only one in this world that can pick and choose how positive or negative your days will ever be. So keep the positivity high, keep the smile on your face, and let that negative brush off your shoulders. Love y'all. Benny, take it away, brother.
Thank you very much. Chris, thank you for coming on. You can see him later. He has got a show later on tonight. What time is that? 12 o'clock?
7 p.m. Eastern Standard, 12 in the UK.
Yeah, 12 o'clock tonight. Would like to say thank you for chat, for joining in. Also, on Saturday night, the Saturday Night Vaporwave are doing a bit of a charity stream. There's some prizes in that up for auction. So I would like you to tune in and, give them some help. And I think it's going for Cancer UK. So if you can head on over if you're about on Saturday night and you'd like to support them, just make sure you go over at Saturday night at 9 o'clock and join in with them and we'll raise a bit of money for Cancer UK. So, yeah, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Graham, Bobo. Been a good show as normal. We will have a look down chat and see. We'll talk about after the show what we're going to do next week. Hopefully we'll get Ian on, like I say, to talk about his Nature Vape mixing kit and what he got and, if we think it were worth it and that. I will have a look around and see if anybody else is doing mixing kits and see what you get in them and we'll compare them. So thank you very much. You can find us here next Wednesday, 9 o'clock, and we'll see you on the next one. So bye for now.
See you later, gang.
Peace.